Alright, so welcome to another unboxing video. Today I'll be unboxing Nanga Parbat. I believe is the correct pronunciation of this game, and I could be wrong, of course, but I believe that might be the correct pronunciation. Anyways, so I've been waiting for this game a long time. I pre-ordered this like 4 months ago, and when I pre-ordered it, the website said that I would be able to get it in March, that it would be released in March, and I ordered it in February thinking I was going to get it like within a month. And then March came and it never came, obviously, and then April came and I was really starting to wonder, and then in May it said, "Oh, we'll release it at the sometime in May." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So man, it took forever to get this game, but now I'm happy that it has finally arrived. So this is a two-player game, and from what I understand, it's pretty easy. It's a very easy two-player game. So, and obviously it's going to have a lot to do with animals. Now, it's not necessarily thematic, I don't think. I don't think this game is very thematic, super thematic anyways, but I could be wrong on that. But it's definitely an animal game for sure, and it's a two-player only game. So you can't play with this with 3 people or 4 people. But it's a quick game, too. 30 minutes long, it looks like. So let's take a look and see what's inside this box. And this is a brand new game, after all. Came out this year, after all. If I can get the box open. Okay. Here's the components. And you'll notice there's definitely animals right here. We have some hikers and some tents and a guide and scoring markers. So the rule book, very small rule book. So here's the animals. So the animals in this game are the snow leopard, which I already knew for sure, the tar, the musk deer, the yak, the baharol. I've never heard of, well, I've heard of the tar for sure, and the musk deer and the yak, but I've never heard of the baral, Baral, maybe is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. That's definitely an animal I've never heard of for sure. So I don't know how to pronounce that one. And I'm not, even though I've heard of the tar or tear or whatever it's called, I don't know how to pronounce that one either. But obviously, another animal I knew about that was in this game was the red panda. So we got the red panda and we've got the snow leopard in this game. And that is awesome. I was looking for some games with more animal meeples involved. So, looks like every player is going to get one of these. These are the player board. This is the player boards, and since it is a two-player game only, yes, these are the only two-player boards in the box. But yeah, these are the player boards. Cool. And here's the board itself. Not a very big board, right? Well, it's not supposed to be. It doesn't need to be. But still, it's really cool. I like it a lot. And then the best part of the game, the meeples. The meeples. Let's get a close-up on these animal meeples for sure. So it looks like these are the hikers, and they come in pink and sort of a bluish, blackish color for the hikers. And the tents. And we don't need to get a close-up view on the tent. So I'm not taking these out. I'm not taking these out. You've seen meeples. You know what meeples are. And you've seen these are pretty nice and basic. And then obviously cubes. And here's the guide. But this is what I want to see. The animals. Let's take a look at these guys up close. These I will take out of the bag. Okay, so first we have the snow leopard. Oh, cool. I like that. They're a little smaller than I thought they'd be, but that's only because, you know, depth perception is hard to see until you actually see it, you know, firsthand. But obviously you can see how big it is because, you know, it's about the size of my fingernail, my thumbnail. So not super big, but not super tiny. There are tinier than this. Tiny epic dinosaurs. The meeples were tinier than that. So I'm happy. And then looks like this is that Baharl, whatever it's called. So that's what that is. Cool. All right. And then this is the yak. Very cool. And here's the musk deer. And the tear, however you pronounce that, tar. And then, obviously, my personal favorite out of all of them, the red panda. So really cool. I really like these meeples. They're a little smaller than I thought they'd be, but that's okay. That's okay. It's still cool, and I can definitely tell all of the animals apart. So, obviously, I looked at all the animals in the rule book to make sure I knew what they were called, but, you know, you can easily tell all of these animals apart unless you're colorblind, maybe not. But, I mean, the red panda doesn't look like, even if you were colorblind, I mean, the snow leopard definitely looks different from the red panda. Obviously, the tar does not look anything like the other two up there. Okay, maybe these two look similar. If you were colorblind, maybe these two animals would look the same. And then obviously the yak still looks a little different from obviously those two as well as the other two. But yeah, I mean, you can tell them apart pretty well nonetheless. Unless you can't see them very well because you can't see small things as easily, but really cool. I like them. So that is the unboxing of Nanga Parbat. So I'll see you guys again in the next video. And if you guys liked this video, don't forget to leave a like. This definitely is a really cool looking little game, especially since it's a two-player game. I don't have very many two-player games. I've got Raptor. Raptor was the first two-player game I bought. And I've got one more two-player game coming at some point. But other than that, this is technically my second two-player game. It was originally going to be my first two-player game, but when it didn't come out when it was supposed to, obviously, it ended up not being the first one. So, anyways, cool. This is definitely going to be, I think, a fun game to get into. An easy game. I think some of my friends who have a harder time playing the more complex games are going to love this game. Because from what I understand, it's really simple. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time. Don't forget to leave a like if you guys liked it.